Right? Shalom. First and foremost, when I start this lesson off by giving all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honor to your apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to our brothers who are fervently preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath. And shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. Now, this lesson is going to be based on this raging Colorado wildfire. So through the Spirit, I'm going to read this article, get some precepts, and Lord's will, you're edified. It says, raging Colorado wildfire doubles in size, becomes the #1 fire priority in the U.S. It says a destructive wildfire burning across southern Colorado nearly doubled in size Wednesday and is now the nation's #1 fire priority, according to Phil Daniels, the incident commander with the state's Division of Fire Prevention and Control. The Aspen Acres fire broke out Monday across Pueblo and Custer counties, ballooning to over 47,950 acres after destroying at least 180 buildings and injuring a firefighter as the entire Four Corners region grapples with dangerous fire weather conditions. Local sheriffs said more homes and buildings could be destroyed after the wind direction prevented officials from conducting an updated assessment Wednesday. The fire is now one of 5 major wildfires burning in Colorado, forcing the state to bring in firefighting resources from Alaska and Tennessee as crews are stretched to the limit. Mandatory evacuations expanded Wednesday are in effect for multiple towns in the area, including Beulah, Rye, and San Isabel. Officials emphasized that people are not being let back into evacuated zones. The sale of fireworks is also prohibited in Pueblo County. Wildfires have scorched over 250,000 acres across both Colorado and Utah after several weeks of strong winds mixed with extremely dry conditions have created dangerous wildfire conditions. It says fire weather watches and warnings remain through Thursday across Colorado, Wyoming, Utah, Arizona, and New Mexico. A dry winter across the Intermountain West has helped lay the foundation for the current wildfire threat. Much of the Rockies received less than 25% of their average snowfall this past season. Yeah, so just like, myself and other brothers have been saying, the Lord has been setting the stage for this. Setting the stage for all of this dry weather that basically fuels these fires. These storms and tempests are more intense and powerful and destructive, and these fires are more intense and powerful and destructive. The heat waves, the power outages. The Lord is the one who set all of this in motion. Isaiah 29:6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord Yahweh of hosts with thunder, and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest, and the flame of devouring fire. And that's what all these wildfires are. They're flames of devouring fire, destroying buildings, destroying homes. People are being forced to evacuate. And then if their home gets destroyed, they don't even have anything to come back to, really. And this is the judgment of the Lord. Psalms 9:16, the Lord Yahweh is known by the judgment which he executeth. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Higgaion Selah. Yeah. And these flames of devouring fire are judgment from the Lord. And best believe there's going to be a whole lot more fires this summer. There's going to be a lot more fires, a lot more earthquakes, storms, tempests, heat waves, power outages. Second Timothy 3:1, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And when you look up the definition of perilous, it means full of danger or risk. And we're clearly in some incredibly dangerous times. All of this fire, all of this destruction that we're witnessing. And it's only going to get worse. It's only going to get more intense. And this is what the men of the Lord have been speaking on. See, all of these simple-minded people who really thought that, oh, it's summertime, so they were going to be out having cookouts and going on vacation and doing this and that and having parties, and the Lord is shutting all of that down. Isaiah 48:22, there is no peace, saith the Lord Yahweh, unto the wicked. And that's right, there is no peace for these wicked people. All the folly that they thought they were going to be getting into because it's summer, they're not even able to do that. Like here in New York, it's currently 97 degrees and it feels like 111. Like it's hot, it's humid. Like ain't nobody in their right mind wants to be outside in this weather. Like, yeah, the sky is blue and the sun is out, but it's so just hot outside. Nobody wants to be standing outside in that. So a lot of people, they're more likely to be staying indoors. Kids can't go to the park because the slides and the swings are going to be hot because that's metal. So it's like, yeah, most people are just going to stay inside in air conditioning. So it's like all of these plans that people made to go out and do all of these different things, all those plans are going out the window. Just off of the heat alone. And then you add fires to it, you add power outages, you add constant, intense, severe storms and tempests. And nobody's trying to make plans in any of that. And this just goes to show that we are living in the last days. Because every year that passes, things just keep getting worse. And that is a sign of the times. And the men of the Lord, starting of course with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, have been prophesying that we were going to enter these times. And now here we are. And the only people that can't wrap their head around it are these simple-minded people whom the Lord is not dealing with and whom he has not blessed with the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. Meanwhile, those of us of the hopeful elect, we're just praying that the Lord keeps his hedge of protection over us and our loved ones and all the sincere brothers and sisters and their loved ones. And we pray that the Lord keeps a heavy spirit on us to continue to endure. Because ultimately that's all we can do. Because we have no control over any of these things that are happening. This is all the judgment and the will of the Lord taking place. So we're just sitting back and watching it play out. Completely understanding that all of these things are prophecy coming to pass. Just as the scriptures foretold that they would. So with that, I'm going to wrap it up here. In closing, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rakakudash, the water Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, for putting the spirit on me to do this lesson. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Honors to the brothers who are firmly preaching the word in sincerity and in faith. Shalom to the sincere Akwath, and shalom to the scattered Israelites who are amongst these heathen nations and look like these heathens. I hope you all stay strong, stay safe, stay fervent, stay circumspect, stay prayed up in Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord's will. Till next time, shalom.